At this point, you should have just watched the segment on mirror neurons. When we think about mirror neurons, so think about how it is that we build societies and the importance of the idea society. And when we say society, it's actually defined by this: a group of people who empathize with each other. And when we lose society, we have a group of people who do not. Societies are not only mutually beneficial for us, but they've also allowed us, right, to be successful. And when we lose societies, when we lose the ability to empathize with each other, when there are forces in which break that apart, we lose everything, in which we are right now, and you're watching it. So I want you to think about the importance of this, and what ways in which would you go about forging a new society, based on our neurological hardware, and what sort of social groups should we be in to build the reliances on each other, the full faith relationships. When we think about this, we have to sort of try to understand what sort of social groups were our ancestors in, what sort of reliances they had on each other. And from this point, let's start talking about the very first members of our genus, and that is the species in which is referred to as Homo erectus. We'll be looking at a film coming up, and this is called The Birth of Humanity. It's part of the Becoming Human series. We've watched part one, First Steps. This one really centers on Homo erectus and the issues that Homo erectus had in survivability, and some of the sort of anatomical and behavioral adaptations that a Homo erectus needed to have by being, a generally weak, hominin, out in some of the most inhospitable parts of the world. Additionally, it talks a little bit about the intelligence of Homo erectus and the ability to fashion tools. But I'll tell you this, our tool building abilities is not the amazement for me as an anthropologist or in all of anthropology. And we've really forgotten what the amazement is. The amazement is our ability to communicate and rely on each other, to communicate ideas, forge identities, and actually provide compassion for one another. So let's have a look at the birth of humanity and see where we go from there, right? So hope you enjoy the video. Bye.